takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Ball. Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 one more time.
Count is full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Upton going back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Luke Voit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but foul. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So digging in now, Brett Gardner, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
1 strike.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Upton, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Goodwin. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 3 and the Yankees 1. Here's Albert now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Chopped to third. Scooped up. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting 8, the catcher, Max Stassi.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 home. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. One 1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Pitch on the way. Count remains 2-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels held in check there, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in for his second at-bat, Thairo Estrada, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today as you see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Bouncer to the left side. Rendon has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1.
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Angels,
digging in to try it again, David Fletcher. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
First at-bat, this guy hit a pretty good pitch, a changeup, and he hit it hard for a base hit. We'll see if he's going up looking for something soft here in his second at-bat.
The 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings up Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
1-0 the count. The pitch.
Ball.
In his career, Rendon has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. 2-0 pitch on the way.
No.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0 is in there for strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. From the stretch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Andrelton Simmons would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels strand one as the lead remains 3-1. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. And it's fouled away. Hits this one hard the other way, and he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batter.
Digging in, Luke Voit hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And they're runners at the corners now. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That ball bounces on the warning track, and a run is across the plate. And he'll pull into second with one away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fletcher ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Into the box now, Thairo Estrada, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The set and the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Man, he was all over that changeup right there, just not able to keep it fair. That front shoulder leak just a hair. He's got to regroup right here.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Pujols is there, and the side is retired. Yanks played a run on the Gardner double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Yankees 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
And leading off.
Stepping up now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Gardner. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Number 9, shortstop, Tommy La Stella.
Ready for another chance? Tommy La Stella. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as we'd expect, not a huge differential here. In fact, no differential at all, with both guys clocking in at 92 as their top fastball. Digging in, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch.
No.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Count now, a ball and a strike.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
1-1. He is taken for strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. Scorched to third. Fielded by Rendon. The second for 1. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 3-2. So striding in, Max Stassi. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
One strike.
Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And that's through for a hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate now, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-1 home. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball.
Two balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. In tight, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the belt, the pitch.
No.
Rendon is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two and 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jay Happ answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Justin Upton will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set. The 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here now the 0-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Justin Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Anderson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out. Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Luke Voit, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Tommy La Stella.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is skied out toward right. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. Gone! Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, a homer for all the old men in the world. Who says this is a young man's game anyway? He just uncorks on this thing. And I think he's glad it's a homer because that way he doesn't have to sprint all the way around the bases. He can take all the time in the world. Good for him.
To the plate now, Max Stassi. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's the ball. Playing 11.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here it comes.
Ball.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Goodwin.
Stepping in, Brian Goodwin. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Very weakly on the ground. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Here's the 0-1.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 Angels. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Striding in, Brett Gardner, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the 1-0. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
Stepping in, Thairo Estrada. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Fletcher is there, 2 down.
Now that second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail 5-2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he comes in as a .316 hitter. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Red go.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as he hits one on a line to left field. Stanton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in once again, Justin Upton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. It's the Angels 5 and the Yankees 2. Ty Buttrey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31.
Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. Buttrey, a 27-year-old, he was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now that
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Halos lead this one 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Favorable call in there for a strike.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
3 balls, 2 strikes, full count.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
3-2 now. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Adam Ottavino comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Now pitching for New York, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Albert Pujols will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Max Stassi.
Now at the plate, Max Stassi. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Ottavino, a right-hander going 6'5". This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. 1-0 pitch on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
From the stretch. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here's the 1-1.
That's the ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go David Fletcher. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 out, bases loaded. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Mike Trout would be next. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. swing, and he pops him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Voit is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. And it remains 5-2. Hansel Robles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Stepping into the box, Luke Voit. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Now to the plate, Brett Gardner. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Play 12, 1-2 to count.
Last chance for the Yankees. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Ball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two out, 2 strike offering. Here it is.
Ball.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
5-2 the final today. The Los Angeles Angels get their 20th home win this year. Julio Teheran earns win number 7 on the season. Hansel Robles closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.